Hello everybody, HectiX here, and welcome back to Kaido Racer 2. Now, it has been a while since this game showed up on the channel. In fact, it was November of last year the most recent video went up. Now, I have tried to record this episode a few times now, and I haven't exactly been able to get the car feeling correct. Now, the GC8, I do know I said I was going to be using last episode for this one. That is not the case. It does not come with a torque converter, so I can't change the torque bias on it. So it's just going to understeer by quite a large margin. So not going to be using that, sadly. I did try the GF8 Impreza wagon and the SVX because they're different. Normally you don't see them used, and they do come with torque converters. However, couldn't get the setup to work properly. Also didn't help that the SVX was a 4-speed, so yeah, that wasn't too good. So for the time being, I'm gonna stick with the Altezza here. I did already tune it a bit, change some parts around, that sort of thing, so that's why I've got a little bit less weight, and I think just a smidge more power, not by much. But before we do any of the actual events, well, racing-wise, let's actually do the tie-up sponsors. Now, this is where things are going to get a little bit rough, in my opinion. Now, I don't mind these 4 sponsors here, except for Shiga Speed. Just because it's a CAT battle on Shiga Kusatsu. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. And the S2000, the S2000 here is not set up to drift. It doesn't help that the actual invisible walls are a lot closer in to the track, so getting this car sideways kind of takes up the entire road. So it's kind of like threading the needle the entire way. So it's an outright pain in the ass. So we'll come to that in a moment. Can't believe I have to do that so many times already. It's bad enough I have to do it once. But first things first, let's do our concept. So the GTO is actually in the actual used car dealership. However, I will not be using it. It's a little bit on the heavy side. More than the SVX, but it does feel like a bit of a barge, especially for the mountain pass. But anyway. Okay, so minute 11, that's not too bad. So hopefully this thing isn't going to be a massive barge. At least this time, anyway. Now, I have switched back to my older controller that I would normally use. Recently, I did use the PS4 controller. However, for recording's sake, I can't use it. Just because it's a bit annoying mid-recording. You get this random disconnect and reconnect noise from Windows, even though the controller doesn't all of a sudden lose its functionality or anything. It just randomly does it. So, for the sake of not hearing that noise mid-recording multiple times over, I am not going to be using my PS4 controller. However, for like GTA and when I'm not recording, yeah, I don't mind it. It's actually a lot more comfortable. It's actually ergonomic, unlike this one, but yeah, for the sake of the actual recording, not having a Windows error noise repeatedly throughout, I will use my older controller. In fact, it actually kind of feels like the steering is a bit more sensitive with this controller than the PS4 one. The PS4 controller feels a bit more understeer focused for some weird reason I don't understand. But anyway, sprint racing is up next. Earl Rocco in a classic Galant. Now that is again, I say again because I've done it, but it is a tempting purchase. But I'm not going to get it. I don't remember if it has the torque converter. Also, it kind of did feel a bit too understeery for my liking. However, in this event, it actually doesn't feel too bad. Now, we're definitely going to be kicking the Starian's ass. That is another tempting purchase when it actually becomes available. But, however, the developer had set up this actual Galant. Not a bad setup. It'll actually want to turn. However, I can't seem to really get it to drift that well. So it's got a decent grip setup for actually my driving, funny enough, for the most part. I just kind of want it to be able to drift. If I can get that balance, then by all means, I would definitely be using this car. Now, if anybody actually has suggestions on tuning to make the four-wheel drive cars be balanced both grip-wise and drift, that would be phenomenal. Feel free to let me know a setup in the either the comments of this video or in my Discord, if you happen to be on my Discord. Both of those are perfectly fine and would be greatly appreciated. I do need to learn how to set up or just tune on this game to somewhat make the cars at least bearable. The Altezza I have correct. I just need a setup that I can use for all-wheel drive cars, and I should be good to go. Now we're doing the Mark IV Supra on Nico. Oh, it does have 500 horsepower. I thought it did. But 82.9 kgm of torque. That is insane. No wonder this thing is so tail happy. Oh my god. Again, why you would use such a heavy beast of a car with so much power going through the rear wheels on a mountain pass is a bit confusing to me. Because that's definitely not suitable for this kind of driving. Again, if this was Shutoku Battle with highway racing, C1, Nagoya, anything like that, fine. All the power to you, go nuts. But this much power on a hill climb, and then on, or sorry, not a hill climb, but on a toge with a very technical track at that, all going through the rear wheels. It's not exactly a good combination. However, I should be, if I'm super delicate with everything here, at least a little bit, I should be able to beat the FC without any problem. Right, it is a FC that's behind me, chasing me right now. If I can, yeah, see? Okay. Probably should shift up. Don't need to be in second like a moron. Thankfully, after this, it's nothing but hairpin after hairpin, so in the end, I think this is what, like a 3 to 4 minute event, if I don't actually beat the rival through distance, because I don't expect to get, was it 150, 200 meters if you start in front, I do believe, and then if you're behind, it's 50 meters, unless that's the previous Kaido, and this one I forget if they've upped it, so it's like 300 meters if you're in front, and then I think 100 if you start behind and you pass them. I don't remember how this game has it set up. Can't remember if they're exactly the same. But we haven't really gone very far down the hill, and we've already killed the hell out of the tires. But I'm not surprised considering the amount of torque and power going through the rear wheels of this car. That is just chewing the tires to bits. That wasn't a bad hairpin. There we go. If I can only get each corner like that, that would be fantastic. I just have to relearn the braking in this game. I'm thinking I can brake a lot later, and it keeps throwing me off. Oh geez, don't spin out. This is already a long enough event, I don't need to redo it. Especially when we're getting close to the goal. But yeah, I think I can brake a lot later than I am, so yeah, that I need to get used to that again. Doesn't help that I've been playing Gran Turismo 3 for so long, and I'm very much used to the late braking in that game, especially with the race cars and whatnot. So yeah, there we go, cross the line. And that's Yamamoto Engineering done. There we go. Now we move on to the hell that is Shiga Speed. Let's see if we can get this done fairly quickly. Okay, so I'm just going to take this relatively easy. I'm going to get the points required. I'm not going for the bonus for getting more than 1,000 points. That really doesn't matter here. I just need to get the car sideways enough to clear the corner and just move on. Now, yeah, this car, I don't know what they did to it. It's got a very fine edge with what's acceptable and what's not. It'll be fine, and then all of a sudden it'll just completely whip around on you out of nowhere. And it's really, really weird. In fact, I know my tuning is bad, however I do feel the Altezza I have set up currently feels a hell of a lot better than this S2000. There we go, that's good. That's good as well. Move on to the last corner. Okay, there we go. Whew, that was actually my second try at that. Thankfully, it did not take me 10, 15, 20 attempts. Usually the that hairpin after the really long straight up at the top of the course always catches me out. Either I go in too fast or too slow. So thankfully I did that just right. So there we go. Hopefully this time I don't have to do this for a very long time. I'd rather not do that more than I have to. I've already done it more than enough. So, through the magic of editing, I'm going to quickly put all of the stickers on the car, and then we'll move on to the daytime events. So, I will be right back. Okay, so, all the stickers are now on. So I'm going to quickly get a particular rival to appear, because I know when I go to the new car dealership he is there. Hello. So the Nico Day PA, so we'll go take care of him first, and then we'll move on to the actual C-level events. So let us go do that. So first up is Nico. Move over here, there we go, and get ready for the heavy metal rock band. Well, get ready to hear that, what, 2-3 more times this episode? Definitely don't miss it. So let's enter the parking, and we'll race this guy. Trickster, and I do believe it's an Eclipse, correct? Yes, it is. Okay. So this should be fairly easy. It is a front-wheel drive, so yeah, I don't expect him to really hold much of a candle. I do feel on the Toge having a front-wheel drive car is putting yourself at quite a bit of a disadvantage. I don't know, if rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, okay for this kind of thing, but front-wheel drive, unless you're circuit racing, I don't think front-wheel drive really does suit much else, really. But that's just me. I'm not a front-wheel drive kind of person, so away we go. Well, it does feel nice to actually have a little bit more turn-in compared to the four-wheel drive cars I have been trying to use. Oh. Even if it is a little bit more on the oversteer side. It definitely feels a lot better. Now, I do know I'm going to need an all-wheel drive car at some point because there will be rally events, if I remember the game correctly. Not to mention I'm kind of would very much prefer to use all-wheel drive consistently, considering, well, roadworks. That can be quite annoying in a rear-wheel drive car. So, yeah. For the sake of not getting my butt handed to me consistently, I'd very much like to have a all-wheel drive car for the dirt and gravel stuff. And snow. I do believe one of the event, well, I believe ASO is in this, as well as, I can't remember if Zhao is in here. But there will be snow, I do believe, at some point. Oh, okay. Didn't want that much oversteer, but okay. Definitely too wide. Come on, turn. There we go. Okay. Now we just got nothing but switchback hairpins. I'm relatively okay with that. I can probably get away with using third for these hairpins. I think if I don't spin out, I think second is a bit too low of a gear for this kind of thing. So actually surprisingly pretty even, but my driving is not the best right now. There we go. That's how you take a hairpin. Let's see if we can replicate that a few more times. There we go. A little bit too wide there. Yeah, I'm not going to shift up into fifth. It's not worth it. Oh, I hate doing that. You slightly clip the invisible wall on the inside, and yep, that's that corner finished. It will be a bit of a cheat. There we go. Barge my way through. Yeah, remember when I said it wouldn't be too much of a difficult of a race? Yeah. Clearly I misspoke, and that's Curse the Commentator in a nutshell. Very much in a nutshell. There we go. So we pretty much did the same run that we did in the Supra. The goal is right up here. There we go. Crossed the line. It was definitely a slower run compared to the Supra. The Supra, I think, had, what, a 3:03? I think was my time. Yeah, it was 17 seconds slower with my Altezza. So, yikes. But then again, for having 200 horsepower less and half the torque, 17 seconds? It's not as big of a gap as I thought it would be. But let us take care of the actual category races now. It's the sea level events. I don't believe I can do any of the advanced stuff. Honda, Subaru, yeah. Nor do I think I have the sea level for it. So, let's do some of the normal races. English, I swear. So 21,000 points, and yeah, they're 4 points each. So when we do all of this, I should be like sea level 5 or 6. So can definitely do a few of the advanced races. Looking forward to doing that, get some actual medals. Has been... Actually, I don't think we have a medal yet, do we? I actually do not remember. I'll have to check that. There we go. At least I know I can definitely get this car sideways for the points. There we go. Oh god. Come on, turn. Yep, definitely have a better setup on this than I do the all-wheel drive car, that's for sure. Yeah, this feels a lot more comfortable. A lot more comfortable. And again, I'm still not keen too much with the physics, but that's a hell of a lot more comfortable for getting sideways. Aww. Dang. I was hoping to barely skim that without touching. Aww. Yeah, that threw my rhythm off. Dang it. There we go, now the back end will kick. Definitely don't need all the extra points, and dang it, I think that's the same corner I messed up last time, wasn't it? For the race that we just did. Don't remember. Or was it this one? May have been this one. Yeah, it was that one. Aw, dang it. Again, it looks like you got more room than you do. And I can't help it, it keeps throwing me off. I keep having to tell myself you don't have as much as you see. You really don't. But my brain keeps telling me, no, you can go out that little bit further. But no, you can't. I can't get used to it. Well, that was a very satisfying corner. Yeah, we definitely have double the points. Didn't need to go that crazy with it, but... oh well, still beat the clear time. That's all I care about. There we go. As the AI driver promptly crashes into the wall at the last possible second. Moron. Then again, my driving's no better. So, let's do the time attack. So what do we gotta beat? A 218. That's doable. And it's the hill climb, so should have enough power for this. Ooh. Okay, first time I've used the car in a while on a hill climb, so it's a lot more tail happy, that's for sure. Looks like I'm going up the entire course getting sideways, not that I have an issue with that. Extra style points, but for the best time, drifting probably is not the best idea. gonna try to get the car to grip drive if I can. But I think right now I have it more set to, yep, more set to do that. So it can grip, but it's a very, very fine line of grip. So if I could get this sort of drifting, but with a car that kind of wants to stay where it is while grip driving, that would be phenomenally good for me. But yeah, so far I haven't seen, or haven't been able to find that balance. I'm probably looking at the time and where I am on this course, I'm probably not quick enough up the hill, or it's going to be really, really down to the wire. Also keep in mind I cannot upgrade the Altezza any more than I have. So can't get any more power, I can't make it lighter by any means, so what it is what it is. If I don't, that doesn't help the situation, if I don't actually get to the goal in time, I'll redo it off screen, because you've seen the event. On turn. Ooh, we're cutting it close. Whew. I actually didn't think I'd make that. I genuinely thought I wouldn't make that. But there we go. There's 4 more sea level points. So now we gotta do the TAC event. So 230 and I can't really touch many walls. Okay. Now knowing my driving the way it's been, this will probably be an issue. Yeah. So I gotta try and get a fast time in a car that really doesn't want to grip drive, it just wants to show off pretty much. So, and showing off really doesn't equal the best time. So, wow, I actually held it on that one. I'm very impressed. I didn't think I'd actually get away with that. Ooh. Back end let note on me there. I don't know, I find that hairpin really satisfying to do because the sudden little dip midway through. And if you get that just right, damn, that's satisfying. I gotta do the high-speed section. This is where things are gonna be a bit dicey, especially with the way this car's set up. Oop, there we go, I don't mind skimming that. Hell, the AI still go crashing into that corner, so you know what, screw it, I don't mind that one too much. This, however, oh, yikes. I would prefer not to crash into that hairpin, though. Now back to the slightly high-speed stuff. Yep. This is what I was afraid of. Yeet. Not the most control under high-speed cornering. Car's mostly set up for low-speed corners, really. Now whether or not we're going to beat that time, I do not know, actually. Don't have much of the track left, but we only have 25 seconds to get to the end. So, yeah, this will be another one that's coming down to the wire. now it's just a run to the line. Nope. Didn't get it this time. However, you guys did see the run, so I'm just going to do this off screen and get my sea level points. So I will be right back when this is a first place. Okay, there we go. There's a first place, and barely. Yeah, I'm still very surprised that I managed to get that, with getting nothing but sideways throughout most of that. But there we go. So that is all of Nico done. So we can move on to the next track. So, Shiga or Remote Rocco? Let's do Rocco first. Thankfully, we only have to hear that one more time this episode. So, category races, normal race, and we got the same 3 events. So, drift, time attack, and then time attack with an SP bar at the top. So, 14,000 points. Should be doable. The 2:15 clear time. Okay. That's actually manageable. Unlike the crazy requirements they give you when you're doing the races at night. There we go. That was a good first corner section there. Pretty much already have almost half the points. Nope, that's not good. Then again, I've never been good at that section. Aww. Damn. Definitely going a bit too early, but at the same time I'm trying not to be too late with it. Because again, it is kinda narrow. There we go. That's how you do that. There we go. I gotta do this one. Can I get it at the end? Yes. Perfect. Almost have the points. There we go. Now we can just run to the end. Don't have to worry about the points anymore, thankfully. Just have to beat the time. Oh, and that's why I don't put any camber at the front. That sudden twitch when coming out of drifting always messes me up. But there we go. That is the first one done. 2 more to go. And we're now category level 5. We'll be close to level 6, but we won't exactly get it, I do believe. So, time attack. Oh, and it's a hill climb. Okay. So a 207 on a hill climb. That's okay. That's not too bad. It'll probably still be relatively down to the wire since, yeah, I'm going to be getting sideways quite a bit. However, for this track, I don't think getting sideways is actually going to be much of a hindrance. At least for this beginning section. Just because of how technical it is, how twisty. So, yeah, I think actually getting, for the most part, getting sideways is probably actually going to be a good thing. It'll be quicker than just grip driving around it. Or for a hairpin like this, I don't think I need to get sideways per se, but that's definitely in the car's agenda. Definitely can't change that very much. Unless I tweak the settings, and believe me, not going to do that. I'm leaving it exactly the same, so I happen to get a decent balance for the most part. Yeah, that hairpin's going to be deadly. Same with this one. It's bad enough going downhill, going uphill, it's even more of a sketchy section to do. I am going to also try and short shift just a little bit if I need to. Just a bit, just to try and keep the car under control. As long as it doesn't cost me too much time, that is. It doesn't seem like it's going to. There we go. And across the line. So we will definitely be rich by the end of this episode. Also, I did forget to mention that the reason I have so much money is because I did a little bit of money grinding. So I could buy the SVX or the Impreza wagon. And since that didn't pan out, I've got more money than I need right now. But let's actually finish this event. So 2:08 clear time and a 2.5 kilometer section of track. Okay. That should be doable if I don't hit the wall and royally mess up too much. Well, if I was drifting, well, I would have failed that section, but thankfully I'm not, so not too bad. Definitely could have been better. Oop. Well, that sucks. I actually kind of thought the back end would have stepped out a bit more. That caught me out. Also didn't help that it locked and sent me green into the wall as well. Whoops. Like I said, my driving in this game is not the best. Not that my driving was that good to begin with. Around the hairpin. Okay, now we got the I can't speak either today. The tight and twisty section. What am I saying? Oh my god. Well, I definitely know that's going to be in the comments section. Oh god. Unless I purposely mess up now and then this whole run doesn't go up and I edit all of this out. You'll never know. Nah, I'm not going to edit it. If I get it, I'm not going to edit it. It's really no point. Because I'm already here at the goal. So there we go. That's Emote Rocco done. Don't have to do the daytime events ever again until we get the advanced races and whatnot. So let us move on to Shiga Kusatsu. In fact, this is my worst track, and yeah, I'm not too keen on this one. And thankfully, that is the last time we will be hearing the heavy metal death band in this episode. So let's do the final 3 races, and then we'll wrap it up there. So, 11,000 points doesn't seem so bad until you realize the track we're on. Also, minute 55 clear time. Okay. Okay, not a bad hairpin. Nope. Eesh. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, give me more... Well, I was gonna say give me more tight corners like that, more than long sweeping corners, and well, that really didn't help the situation. Okay, so 5 more corners to go. I don't know how that was 1,000 points for a drift, but I'll take it. I'm also impressed I didn't hit the wall. I think that's more impressive. So I just understeered completely into that corner. Oh jeez. Now to this hairpin. Let's see, can I get it right? Yes, yes I can, thank God. Now for this long sweeping hairpin. Oop. Take it, I'm not gonna try and push my luck. There we go. Now I'm just gonna drive to the end. No point in getting more points. There we go. So basically it's the Shiga Speed event over again, except with 1 or 2 more corners added, somewhere around there. So at least we have plenty of practice with that race for the time being. So perfect. Anyway, time attack. Two minutes 3, and it's a hill climb. Okay. Also, 2.8 kilometers to go. Yeah. Let's see. I actually don't remember much of the track. So this will be interesting. Big sound walls. Don't see the point of that, unless it's because it's such a high-speed section they don't want your car flying off a cliff. That's where my money's going. Do not want to be skimming the inside. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. At times, I'm sitting there going, I think I'm going to understeer a little bit more, so let me turn a little bit earlier, and yep, that doesn't exactly pan out. I also think we're going right to the top. So I think we're closer to the top of the hill. I think that's the goal. way, way up there at the top of that crust. Also, yes, I'm leaving in a 4 through there on purpose. I don't need the wheel spin. Definitely don't need to be spinning out if I can avoid it. But we definitely got the time here. More than enough time, actually. We're fairly quick up this section, surprisingly. Even with all my mistakes. There we go. I guess they anticipated me driving up the hill. So, one more event to go. And now we have to worry about an SP bar. .6 kilometers in basically 2.5 seconds. Okay. So definitely the longest event so far. But it's definitely, well, the reason it's so long is definitely because we're going downhill. We're going a hell of a lot faster. So we can definitely be covering more ground. Basic laws of physics right there. Or gravity, I should say, really. I don't know. Also, if you haven't realized, yes, I've actually kind of run out of things to say. So, yeah, that doesn't help the recording, but... oh, well, not much I can really do about that, sadly. And then I sit here and wonder why I do commentary for YouTube when I run out of things to say within, like, 20 minutes. Don't mind hitting the wall there. Not very good at that section. So we're basically past the halfway mark, and we have roughly half the time remaining. So it looks like it's going to Rashiga Speed ends their event, looking at how much we have to the goal. And the fact we're doing this section again, so... get ready to see me probably fail the hairpin again. At least potentially. I've been okay so far, and now that I've said that, that's Curse the Commentator, so hard on the brakes. Okay, not too bad. Definitely went in a little bit too deep right there. And across the line. There we go. That is the final event done for the episode. Oh, damn. Actually been going for quite a bit. Didn't think I'd actually have this long of an episode. But then again, it is basically the return of this series, so you know what? I don't mind it. But, yep, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry for my weird rambling throughout the entire episode. But, yep. Hopefully this series continues for a little while longer before I get burnt out. But, yep, with that, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye.